Hello and welcome. Last November, the European Commission announced a massive hydrogen production project in Brazil. And to talk about it, I am today with Bart Biebuyck. Bart, hello.
Hello.
You are CEO of Green Energy Park, who oversees the project. First of all, tell me a little bit about the company. I understand you are in the Netherlands and you are in charge of managing the project in Brazil. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I mean, Green Energy Park is basically a hydrogen production company. We have also our own engineering company in Germany. We have also our EPC and fabrication company in Lithuania. And yes, indeed, we are headquartered in Rotterdam. And together, basically, we're going to build several green energy parks around the world. And one is in Brazil, as you correctly mentioned, which is the biggest one. It's our flagship. There we're going to produce one of the cheapest hydrogen in the world.
So tell me a little bit about the project in Brazil.
The project in Brazil is actually in the state of Piauí. There we found actually all the best natural conditions to be able to produce one of the cheapest hydrogen in the world. Basically, we're going to build and when it's fully built, a 10.8 gigawatt production facility. We're going to start in 2028 with the first phase, which will be a 1.8 gigawatt of electrolyzers. We're going to produce around 1.8 million tons of ammonia and then distribute this a little bit locally. So we will have around 15% locally usage, and then the rest will come to Europe. And in Europe, we're going to go to various markets, of course, where the off-takers are.
And so you also have a project in Croatia. How do these two projects fit in?
Indeed, we own in Croatia our own terminal, and that's very important. So we own the terminal in Brazil. So basically, we're gonna bring the ammonia from Brazil to Krk in Croatia, where from there we're gonna distribute to our off-takers. We have identified already our various off-takers, and we're gonna bring it then, be it through pipeline, be it through barges, be it by trucks, or be it through rail, to the various off-takers with whom we discuss at this moment. The most important is that Krk will serve as a central South European distribution channel for ammonia. And the reason why we selected also Krk is, of course, one hand, we own the plot, but on the other hand, it has a natural draft of 16 meters. That means that we don't need to do dredging, and all the ships can come easily there and load or unload the ammonia.
So that will be your European hub. And so where will you distribute from Croatia?
From Croatia, we are looking, of course, to Croatia, Slovenia as the home markets, but then also the main markets we're targeting is northern Italy, southern Germany, Austria, and then we have Hungary, Czech Republic, and further the Balkans areas. I mean, especially for southern Germany, from Krk is the cheapest distance. I mean, yes, you can come from the north or from northwest Europe, but this is much further away. And so we will supply to southern Germany. But also Austria is a landlocked country. And when we talk to the off-takers in Austria, they are super enthusiastic because this for them is a way to also get the green molecule, which they desperately need to decarbonize their industry.
So what's the roadmap? When do you expect these two projects to be finalized?
We drive now to FID by the end of next year, so the final investment decision, because those projects are actually parallel running and will have to come on stream at the same timing, which is basically January 28. It can be always maybe a few months difference between the two projects, but that's the main target.
Okay, so 2028. What's the next step?
First, the next step is to announce for Brazil. Then the next step for Brazil is to announce the consortia. So by the end of the year, we're gonna announce the infrastructure companies and also the off-takers and let's say the technology provider companies, because we would like to drive them with this group of, let's say, 15, 20 companies towards an FID by the end of next year. Similar for basically for Krk Island and Croatia. Also there soon we're going to announce gradually the investors that coming up. So we are now really working with investors. I have to say that we are almost done with the investments, especially for the first phase in Brazil. but also for the first phase in Kurk. We are almost there. And then, of course, we need to start working on the contracting and so on. But it looks very promising. So we have the off-takers identified. We have the investors identified. Of course, everything needs to be now put on paper. But you will see some announcements gradually in the next weeks and months to come about be it off-takers, be it investors.
Bart, thank you very much for taking the time to speak. Everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.